Hi guys, this is Muddle Muppet. Welcome to edition 1 of Muddle Muppet's Big Mouth. Yeah, that's right. I have a big mouth. If you know me, you know this already. If you don't, hi! What I'd like to talk to you about today is access to the Dust514 beta. Specifically, the non-disclosure agreement. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, a non-disclosure agreement basically means that you can try this out, but you can't talk about it on the internet. You can't post in any open forum, anywhere that the public has access to. Now, that's fair enough for a closed beta. I do think so. It's a time period that allows the game developers to balance things, to stress test servers, all this kind of thing. So, yeah, I firmly believe that there is a place for a closed beta. The problem I have with Dust514 is selling you the beta access. Now, to me, this makes it a product, not a test. Because once you sell something for real cash, I think it's highly debatable whether or not there is a right to put a non-disclosure agreement on it. Now, first of all, I think it's very, very sneaky and underhand the way that they have done this closed beta. They are selling you a mercenary pack, which is quite apt, really, because they are being quite mercenary in their attitude to this. It's gone beyond saying, right, guys, let's stress test the servers, let's check the weapon balancing and see how we're getting on with this. They're already needing to make some money out of it. Now, that's fine. I have no problems with anybody making money. You need money to get by in the world. But I do believe in honesty. And I think that this is a kind of a dishonest way of selling beta access because the pack is useless unless you're using it in the beta. What do you think? Also, I don't like the way that the non-disclosure agreement is given to you after the point of sale. This is a non-refundable sale, non-returnable item, and they force this agreement on you after you've bought it. Now, to me, that's not an agreement. An agreement is when two parties both agree on something before the deal is closed, and then you make that deal. What would I have liked to have seen happen with this? In an ideal world, I understand the need for the developers to get some money coming in. I don't have an issue with that. And if they want to sell the beta, I don't have an issue with that. But I do really genuinely believe that once something is being sold, once something becomes a product, that the general public have right to review that and to pass on information. And yes, the information should reflect that this isn't a finished product, but it nonetheless is a product. It is being sold. You're taking my beer vouchers and you're making something out of it. And I should have the right to then tell my friends, to tell anybody on the internet that, hey, this is worth it in my opinion, or you know what, this isn't worth it. The non-disclosure agreement doesn't allow you to do that. I don't think that's right. The other way around it is to put the non-disclosure agreement before you purchase, because then the buyer, it is up to them to weigh up the pros and cons and think, well, yeah, I understand what they're saying, and they're telling me that I can't disseminate any information about it, but I'm still going to go ahead and make my purchase. That's fine, I don't have a problem with that. Another thing they could do is make it a refundable item because this agreement has come after the point of sale. Now, some of you may agree with me, some of you may disagree. I'd like to hear your comments. If you think that Muddle Muppet's big mouth is telling the truth and you're thinking, tell it, preacher, then say so. Put down in the comments, because it's always nice to have somebody say, yeah, man, spot on. If you think I'm wrong, fine. Tell me why. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. Tell me where you see the morals, where you see the ethics, and where you see the rights of the consumer to be able to discuss with other people what they've bought.